Episode of Inoculant Gaming. Once again, back with our D&D stream. A little delayed, but that's all right. Joined, of course, by our favorite neighborhood Wookiee. And, of course, the rest. If you guys want a fun nickname, figure out a fun nickname. Anyway, do we remember what happened last time?
We had just finished being, dare I say, attacked by Joshua. We had just finished being attacked by some benders who didn't like the fact that we didn't want to join their
cult.
The bending game thing that they wanted going on, but they were doing everything illegal and wrong and horrible, and they wouldn't let us get away.
Mafia.
Yeah, we had run away from them, found their headquarters, sneaked in, got to the back room where the boss was, shut ourselves in, and killed him, along with his two henchmen. And now we're leaving, and I don't know if we're going to be able to sneak out or not. We may have made some noise.
You did make yourself look like him with seeming, though.
Oh, did I make myself look like Big Boss? Or just like other boss?
You made yourself look like Big Boss at the end. I remember that.
I'm doing that, though.
I'm a sheep.
He is a sheep.
So, yeah, you are now disguised as the people that you just murdered. What do you guys do?
Well, only one of us is.
Only one of us is, yeah.
Oh, then you're still disguised as the other people, right?
Yeah.
All right, you're still
I'm disguised as a sheep.
You're not disguised. You're a sheep. And you hear a knock at the door.
Ma.
Is everything all right in there, or what's with the sheep?
Ma.
Fresh dinner for the boss.
Roll a deception.
Sorry.
But I'll give you advantage because you're only doing it by voice and through the door.
Hold on, I had to click it right.
Man, if I look like Boss Man now, we can't open the door, but we do have three dead bodies in here.
A 13.
What was the loud noise for?
Ma.
We kind of poofed the sheep in, and sheep being poofed in made a terrible mess.
All right,
You know
another
how
deception.
wild
And the noise. You'll have to excuse my friend. He doesn't quite, he's a little slow sometimes. So the noise, the poofing, kind of made a loud noise. You understand.
That's what I just kind of explained.
Go ahead and have Corvus go ahead and roll deception with advantage, because it's once again through the doorway.
15. No, 14.
And is everyone all right? Did the poof cause an issue with the boss?
He's fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. Everything's fine here.
I mean,
How are
we
you?
got a gas leak, very dangerous.
Yeah,
How was your day?
everything's slicker than snot on the doorknob.
Deception from Zephyrus with advantage through the doorway. Also trying to sound like the boss, maybe? I don't know.
Advantage?
Yes.
Well, that's
I
a
thought with
blessing. So I've got, you said plus deception, 21.
All right. Well, try to keep it down in there, and hopefully that sheep is just for eating.
Look, you don't tell me what to do. I got stuff I gotta run in here. Get back to work. You start paying these guys, they feel like they know the place, am I right?
I whispered to him, "Don't overdo it."
He seemed
like
like
that
that kind of guy. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Well,
They,
you're probably not wrong.
all right, if you need anything, just let me know.
Maybe some barbecue sauce for the sheep.
Now we're talking.
We haven't even. the sheep that's still alive.
Yes,
Yes.
the sheep that's still alive.
Which is
So
our
you're
friend who we're not actually going to eat him.
Well, I mean,
I
if
don't
you
know.
attempted to, he would turn back into a human. So there's a thing.
We don't know that.
No.
We've
we
seen
do.
it
It's
happen
happened
before, but do
before.
we know what causes it?
His magic.
Do I know what causes polymorph to return to its normal state?
Roll an intelligence check.
Be Arcana.
Or Arcana. That's fine too.
It doesn't matter. I'm not proficient. I got a 3.
You think
He's a sheep.
you think the spirits bring a sheep monster and replace his body and body snatch him?
Now, one option.
That's how it works.
When I was transformed into a pterodactyl, I believe I got a bunch of no, it was timing that undid me.
Yeah, full
Yeah, so
hour,
we just
wasn't
need
it?
to Wait.
Yeah, we wait 1 hour here, or we leave with sheep in hand. What do you think?
I mean, we did
No.
say we're going to cook it. There's no place to cook the sheep in here. We could just grab the sheep and walk out. And
I
say
kind
we're
of-
going to go cook
Is
it.
there a fireplace in the room?
In this case, I'm going to say yes, there's a fireplace.
Okay, well, I'll go light a fire with my produce flame. Nobody's in the room to see. Let's get the dead bodies. Have we already looted them? I didn't remember.
I
if
don't
we
think
did.
so.
I don't think so, no.
Yeah, let's check the bodies for anything valuable, push them off into the corner, and then I want to go through this boss man's ledgers.
Down the door of the room.
I want to go through his paperwork, which I will remind you. I don't know why I do this. I will remind you, DM. It did get singed with fireball.
It did.
Okay.
I'm assuming stuff on top of the desk is burned, but stuff in the desk might be singed.
Right. Okay. Roll an investigation for me for looting the desk.
Fantastic. I love investigation. I designed my character around investigation. Natural 1. 2.
So I'm
You
guessing
should
all
leave
of that
the-
build-up was...
I found some burnt papers over here, guys.
Here, let me
It
help you.
smells so bad. I have to walk away.
I'm
I
gonna
feel
help
like maybe you should let me do the reading and such. You're more of a talker kind of guy.
Have at it. I'm gonna pull these bodies over here into the corner.
I got a
gonna
natural
try
20
to-
for a 25 for investigating the death.
Holy crap!
A nat 20?
Uh-huh.
I got a nat 1.
Okay. We're just going the min-max here for
Are
rolling.
we still in this room?
You
Yes.
are still in this room.
This is tradition. I'm the min.
What are we doing?
That's usually Andy's
Not
job.
dying.
Andy is traditionally the minimum.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is with Andy, but he just has the worst luck.
Mm-hmm.
with this character.
Not with all my characters.
So, with a nat 20 on the desk, I'm going to say that you find the leader's main seal hidden inside the drawer of the desk. Of
But
like,
didn't get blown up by fireball?
correct, because it was inside the desk.
The
And you-
seal,
Yeah, like his seal that
Like
like,
like a signet ring or something,
Yeah.
basically, but it's more.
but it's
one
like a
that-
stamp.
It's more of a stamp, yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
you
that
find
wouldn't get
that
burnt up anyway. If it's made of, is it made of metal or wood or what?
it'll be metal,
Okay, yeah.
and then
If you could give that to me, please, I could prove that I am who I say I am better.
Okay. Hand him the seal.
Up my deception, yeah.
Yes,
All right, and
because
then-
every good boss says, "I am who I say I am." See, I've got my seal. That's not suspicious at all.
Well, if they question you, that's how you. I wouldn't just walk up to somebody and say, "I swear I'm this guy."
And also, with the nat 20, you also find a secret compartment full of, like...
Are there any plants in this room?
There's no plants, but in the desk you find 80 platinum and 600 gold.
Nice. Pocket change.
Pocket
mean-
change for sure.
I'm
For
gonna
you
start-
guys, yes. For a mobster, that was actually like his secret stash.
I'm going to start
Nice.
following Zephyrus around to try to get the tea leaves out of his pockets.
Go ahead and roll
Oh, snap.
roll a sleight of hand as a sheep with disadvantage.
Sleight of mouth.
Sleight of hand.
Sorry,
Is
sleight of
dex-
hoof.
Sleight of hand is dexterity, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
You would be doing it with your mouth.
That
That's
is
fine.
20 platinum and 150 gold, by the way, for each of us.
Okay, I'll add that to my inventory then. We don't need to keep that in our.
I'll just roll 2.
20 platinum and how much gold?
150.
150.
So disadvantage would be a 3.
You try to go for the pocket, but Zephyrus's hand moves in front. Go ahead and do a bite attack as a sheep to Zephyrus.
Oh.
Is that just a straight roll? I mean, you don't get an attack modifier on that, do you?
She probably would, like maybe
Is it-
+1.
Is a sheep proficient in bite?
I'm assuming.
There is actually a stat block for this.
I'm looking at the stat block. I'm
Okay.
assuming it's a +3 to hit, and then would just be a D4 +1.
Yep.
It's actually not
Correct.
terrible.
So 9 + 3 is whatever, 12 to hit.
12 to hit. Zephyrus, does a 12 hit?
No.
Then you try to bite,
I'm gonna
but
slap him away with my
Yep.
hand.
Meh.
You get away from me.
The
You-
slapping him
see,
caused damage,
it's-
making him
after-
revert to his normal form.
He needs I think he has 4 hit points.
3.
3 hit points. I'm going to take out some food and feed him.
Okay.
Rations. I will take away a full day's worth of rations for this sheep.
I am happily eating rations.
That distracts him. Looting the
would
bodies.
actually be happy eating rations though. That would be interesting.
Careful. Do you really want to make... You're feeding a sheep jerky. Do you really want to make a man-eating sheep?
I mean, and if we make a man-eating sheep, we can just release it on these fellows out there.
I'm going to try to loot the bodies of the people that we took out.
all right, roll investigation.
Why am
Allow
I
me.
doing the investigation, guys?
Because you're
10?
the one looting the bodies.
I got a 12.
Fine. Let's have the paladin do it.
Maybe we each do one person. I would have been doing the boss.
23.
You got a what?
did you
A
get?
3?
Mm-hmm. 23.
Oh, 20. I heard 0-3. That's why I was confused
No.
for a second.
23.
My detect magic went down, right? I started concentrating on something else.
I believe so, yes.
10.
I'm going to start a 10-minute ceremony not ceremony, ritual. I could do a ceremony. Does
Do
somebody
I
want
find
to
any food on the bodies?
Anybody want to get married right now?
You I think you don't find any food on the bodies. You're more drawn
it.
to the food that Zephyrus just gave you.
I rolled a 10 for investigation.
That's true. You did at least you can find the food Zephyrus gave you really well.
Fair.
You're a sheep, man. It's pretty dumb.
I'm gonna say each body has 50 gold.
Times
I
3,
eat it.
that's like, what, 40 each? Almost?
Yeah, so 36
38?
apiece.
36.
Are you
We'll
guys
take-
giving me my share or
Yes.
setting aside?
Yes.
We're setting it aside for when you
How
turn
much?
back
Let's
normal.
set it aside for you, because the bag of holding, he doesn't leave that behind, right? It just becomes part of him.
Correct.
Yes.
Where? How much am I adding after all this, though?
186 and 186 gold and 20 platinum.
What he said. That's accurate. All right. Obviously, would be. The mathematician knows.
Makes sense.
I don't know. Do we wait for... excuse me. Do we wait for him to return to human before we leave? Leaving with sheep look weird.
Meh.
I don't know. I feel like we should probably try and get out of here.
We do have 16 hours from when I cast it of seeming. You guys are going to stay this way a good deal of the night. So don't fear if we stay here at all. I'm
Would
gonna...
your spell still be affecting me if I'm under a different spell?
I'm gonna say that
The sheep can't seem to look like a human because seeming can only make you... It can't make you a quadruped or make you a biped. So if you've turned into a quadruped, I would think seeming doesn't currently on you. But when you turn back into a human, is seeming back on you again or not? DM?
I would rule that it is back on him
Okay.
because you were still concentrating, but just the polymorph.
But it wouldn't work on... Yeah,
Like, overrides
it wouldn't
it.
work on the sheep, though.
Yeah.
If you had transformed into something with 2 legs, though, you could have made this work. I'm going
Meh.
to try to lead the sheep out. Let's put very loosely tie a rope around his neck so that it looks like it's keeping him back, but he could actually slip out of it if necessary. If we're pulling on it, though, it'll pull him. But again, if necessary, we could quickly get out of it.
I
And
can
then
just carry him out.
you want to
towards
carry the
kitchen.
sheep?
I can carry the sheep towards the kitchen because we said we were going to have it for food, and just leave out a different way than we came in.
Do you know the other way out? We don't
I-
necessarily know.
Did
if
we
the kitchen has
see
it.
any other exits on our way in, and in our time sitting there chugging a beer?
I'm gonna say yes. You did assume that there was a kitchen entrance and or loading dock entrance.
There is no other way out of this room, though.
Correct.
Not
We
that
go out the
know.
front door, me holding the sheep.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I look for a secret passageway or something?
Go ahead and roll investigation.
Does this have to do with Faith, Fiend, or Undead?
No.
Huh.
Good try though. The secret passages do not have an alignment.
8.
You find nothing.
Yep, figured. I got a 2.
2 is
not
pretty
horrible.
bad.
All right. So
Dirty
as
20.
as we leave the room, I'm going to grab. I assume if there's a fireplace, there's fire tools. I'm going to grab some of that, take the fire out of the fireplace, like a wood log or something, and put it on the wooden desk and let it start burning.
Okay.
We're going to leave the room, close the door, and lock it.
All right. So
I assume we have the key.
yeah, there was keys on the body.
Okay.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
So it starts to burn. Smoke starts kind of piling up fairly quickly. What do you do?
And we make a hasty exit out the door.
Yeah, we're gonna head through the kitchen, and I'll be like, just kind of nodding to people as we walk through. Give one person a wink, like, you know what you did, and then we'll exit out the kitchen.
Go ahead and roll a deception for this. Yeah, for those actions you take.
I have 2 kinds of rolls. I am either easily winning or easily losing. Like, there's no possible chance, and there's no way you can tell me no. Wait, you could tell me no. 28.
Was that a nat 20?
It was a nat 19.
All right.
Close enough.
So, yeah, you act exactly like the boss that you saw for like the 5 minutes before you killed him.
Yep.
5
5
you
minutes,
act just
maybe.
like you assumed like exactly his role. Like, you don't know how you're acting this well, but you're acting perfectly, and you all make it into the kitchen without arising suspicion.
Meh.
On second thought, I don't think we need to eat the sheep tonight. Let's take it. We're gonna take it to my house. At the back, and then we're gonna exit. I guess I'd talk like the guy, however he sounded, but we're gonna go out the back,
Meh.
the back door with the sheep in hand. Thank you, Thomas, for carrying him.
My pleasure, boss.
All right. So you start to make it out, and then you hear like a fire alarm start to go off because of the smoke.
Fire alarm? They have no electricity? They have to have some sort of thing, I guess, but okay.
They have
somebody's
some-
ringing a bell.
Someone's ringing a bell for fire.
Yeah, they have the bells outside people's doors.
Right. We are going to move at this point.
Hey, Corvus, I'll race you to the just anywhere, and I just book it. While still holding the sheep.
As we're leaving,
Just run.
as we're leaving the back door, I'm going to drop a plague of an insect cloud, by the back door to obscure the area as we leave.
now
it also
is,
might be frightening. For
is
them.
your seeming concentration?
No.
Okay. All right. So you.
That's
there's
one of
fire-
the wonderful things about seeming.
So you throw an insect plague at the back, like inside the kitchen, or like right out the
No,
back
outside.
door.
Outside the back door.
Okay.
Yeah. If there's a dumpster back there, totally around the dumpster.
Okay.
I mean, it makes sense.
It's like a
So-
30-foot cloud, though.
Right. So yeah, there's a giant insect cloud at the back door while there's alarms going on for fire happening.
For rules purposes, it is lightly obscured, not heavily obscured.
Oh, well.
What? Actually, let me look up the item. If it doesn't matter, we just keep moving, though.
Yeah, just keep moving.
Okay. I don't know if they're coming after me or not.
Meh.
Where are we staying here? Have we? Did we have a?
We
No.
haven't figured out rooms or anything.
Okay. Well, let's get some distance from here.
So which way do you
Maybe-
go? North, south, east, or west?
Where are we now on the map you gave us?
You were right outside of like Central Station.
South.
Okay. Although with your street urchin being a sheep, you do not get the bonus for quick travel through the city.
Meh.
That's fine. I thought about casting fly on us, but that might attract attention.
That
Probably
definitely
a
would.
little.
That would
Maybe
attract
a
a lot
little.
of attention.
Flying crime balls incoming.
That could easily get us through the city quicker, guys. If this, you can't deny it. It would be faster.
Somebody will fall asleep. Flying sheep? One.
One. Still just one.
All right, I think
we're
so far
gonna-
that's the best out of context comment for the night.
What was?
The flying
The
sheep
flying sheep.
counting one.
Okay, we're going to try to find a place to stay tonight. It's getting pretty late, right?
Correct.
I
I
have
do
no
have an
idea.
important question for all of the things that just happened. I am a white sheep that was wandering around a room with a bunch of dead people. Did I somehow manage to not get coated in blood?
That is a valid question.
That is a valid question. Let's roll for it and see if the dice decides. So let's do a d20.
You can press the digit. Oh, never mind.
No, we can't.
Yeah,
Blue,
go ahead and roll a
it's
d20
boy.
and tell me the score.
Look, if I have blood on me or these guys, seeming and will cover it.
2.
And I have Mask of Many Faces, so I don't need seeming. Change it.
Yeah,
at will.
surprisingly, you did not get any blood on you.
It's like
Man.
a bull in a china shop.
Before we make it to our destination, I assume his hour wears off and he becomes a human again.
Yeah, well, you don't know where your destination is, so yeah.
Well, we're heading south, I figure.
We're
We were
just
in the
running
middle.
through the city for an hour?
Let's cross that bridge and head to the south side of the city and see if we can find an inn.
What map are you looking
Well,
at?
The map of
while I'm
Republic City.
holding him.
So after you cross the bridge,
It's in the D&D channel.
to your left, you see like a guy that is starting to build a factory for cabbages.
Oh no, not him.
What's probably his son, because, you know, that man would be really old now.
Not my cabbages.
I mean,
Oh man, are we gonna blow up the cabbage factory?
Yes, please. Can we?
but yes, there's
no.
cabbages to your left. There's Future Industries, the beginning on your right, and then straight
Future
ahead,
Industries?
Yes,
Oh man. How
Which
old is
bridge
Varric?
did we cross?
and then there's
He's not
20,
born.
and then Sato Mansion is straight ahead.
This is not what we're looking for. This is an industrial area. We should probably, I don't know, ask somebody where an inn is. Is there anybody out on the street? Is it dark?
Where did
Yes, it is dark.
We're not even
Although-
that far from where we left.
Although there are some light bulbs that you've never seen before. Basically, well, except for in Corvus's world, maybe. Light bulbs starting to flicker at Future Industries.
It's interesting firebending over there. You see that, guys?
Yes, that is what you call light.
Well, if they have fire over there and they're bending it, the people must be doing it. So we go talk to people, ask them for directions.
Just save yourself some time and ask the light.
Why would the light answer to me?
It's the only answer you're getting.
You're silly, man. I'm going to go over to, I guess, Future Industries and knock on the door.
Okay. You just hear like the sound of hammers hitting metal. So they don't necessarily hear your knocking. And they're not
Okay.
really expecting visitors this late at night.
Okay. We gotta find an inn. We're gonna go somewhere else. Maybe just camp out in behind somewhere at some point.
Like
We-
like all good thug overlords.
Oh,
we will
I'm
be
gonna-
thugging it in an alley.
I'm gonna mask of many faces and change myself to look normal again.
Okay, so you look normal while you surrounded
White,
by
not blue.
not blue. Okay.
I will be white, Zephyrus. Maybe slightly tanned. Olive complexion, Zephyrus. I don't know. Not blue.
Not blue. Okay. And so you're still trying to head somewhat south still?
Unless it feels like this is a more industrial area, we gotta get out of here.
Well, the map doesn't necessarily have that many inn locations, but There has to be an in location around 15. So I think you start to
Okay.
see a port area
Meh.
where there would be like ships coming in, and you'd assume there's a couple inns nearby.
Yeah, over by the port. That would make sense. All
How
right, we're
long
gonna head
is-
over there.
How long did it take for them to get there?
Long enough, we have a human again, I think.
Yeah, I'm going to say you are no longer a sheep.
And this is kind of late at night, so nobody saw him transform.
We're hoping.
And I'm holding him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
When
you
I
tra-
transform, I'm gonna start kicking and smacking you like, put me down.
yeah, you're literally
Are we-
holding
are
him
we
by
close
like
to the water. I'm holding him like over my shoulder. Are we close to the water?
I would say no, not when he transforms.
Oh.
The
The better question here, Elwin-san, is do you remember what happened as sheep?
Vaguely.
You owe me some rations. And don't bite me, my pocket. Stay away.
Now I just have a desire to bite you.
You're one of those people who only want to do what you are told not to do.
So yeah, sometimes. Most of the time.
I can't
Don't.
imagine living with Radagast there was ever a dull moment.
He
Well,
didn't
don't
really
you-
have a whole lot of rules besides don't leave.
Don't you dare pay for a night tonight at the inn. Absolutely not. Out of
And-
the question.
I can guarantee you he bit me a few times. One time while I was sleeping, I don't know what is wrong with that man.
He
Wait.
have mushrooms.
Yeah, he was probably on the
Where you
mushrooms.
got it
at that
from.
point.
I think he was hungry.
I don't know.
Maybe
I started sleeping with mittens just so he wouldn't bite my fingers off.
Eating shrooms might make you hungrier than you were before you ate them.
All right, so you find an inn.
Yep. As we get settled in,
his name?
I'll use a detect magic spell and kind of walk around, keeping an eye on things. And I will do an alarm before the end of the night, before we crash.
How many rooms are you getting?
I've cozied up with you guys before. We could just do one for all I care. How many
One
beds in a
room.
room?
I would say max of 2.
You guys want to do one bed for each of us? Do 2 rooms, or do you want to share beds?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll go as Zephyrus.
Okay. We do 2 rooms, 2 beds per room, close to each other if possible.
Yeah, there's 2 next door. It's not very busy on on a Thursday. So
On Thursday.
When
Random Thursday.
when we get to our room, I'm gonna start pushing the beds together to make one big bed.
One big bed. One big bed.
Excuse me, sir. You sleep over there, I sleep over here.
You sleep in your pot and you know it.
You tried to... Oh, that's a good point.
Good, well played.
You can sleep
Wow.
in my pot with me.
We didn't even have to get a freaking room. We could have just stayed somewhere else.
We've
Like
got
find an
so
alley
much
and hide
gold,
the
it
pot
doesn't even
somewhere.
matter.
Well, that is true.
yeah, I'm just gonna say it's a silver per room.
Okay, somewhere in the middle of the night, our appearances will wear off, and I guess
Middle of the
checking out's going to be awkward.
Why?
I'm the only one who looked normal when we checked in.
That is true.
You guys can just leave, and I'll just turn in our keys.
All right,
Yeah, that's
so
it. That's just I'm just doing an alarm spell around our room just in case, and I'm gonna do a detect magic before I do that.
yeah, you don't detect any magic besides the magic of your friends, and yeah, nothing else.
I'm gonna press to digitize the sheets in the bed and my clothes before I go to sleep.
Oh, look, I'm all sparkly glowy.
You're not
That's
in
a
my
good
room.
point. You can
Yeah.
make yourself sparkly glowy.
I can't.
So, when you do prestidigitation, does that cause any friction on the objects in which you use?
No, I just magically clean it.
Oh, okay. I think it'd be funny if you prestidigitized Zephyrus in his lamp or in his tea kettle, and if
he
it was
comes out.
And if it was going to try to summon him out.
Look, I'll give
I
you 3
imagine he
wishes.
keeps his tea kettle pretty clean.
That's true.
I'm mostly worried about the fleas.
Or the other creatures.
I am that guy who's been living in the woods for the last 30 years, and all of my things are perfectly clean. I'm meticulous.
But you have you have a
I'm
long
ridiculous.
rest, and nothing happens this night.
Oh, long rest, that's good. That's a spell slot back.
That's a lot of spell slots back. And full HP.
Well, I had full HP.
I did.
I never got hurt in that fight.
I was close to bloodied, actually.
I was the boss man, and I ran into the corner of the room.
Like most boss people do.
I hit with some hard Eldritch Blasts, though.
You did.
Like most bosses do.
I'm a bit of a glass cannon.
All right, so you wake up the next morning, you check out. Where do you go from here?
Yeah, I'm gonna make myself look white again. Yeah, we're gonna check out.
Did
and
we get any clues as to where this staff or Aang is?
No, we didn't.
We know where Aang is.
We think he's coming back. He's in some island somewhere, helping some people. That's all we've heard.
So we are in the kind of the capital city of the world. Is there can I ask around and see if there is a
Butcher shop.
museum of avatars or something?
Capital city of world. It's not word like that here. We not one.
You'd have to go
area.
to the Eastern Air Temple for that.
Well, no, they're also
There are avatars of all 4 nations, so
right.
this is not
Oh, I guess.
America.
This is a
You only have ever
brand
seen
new
that.
city.
here only.
It is a brand new city. It's just being built.
Mm-hmm.
Have they installed an Avatar museum?
Is there one on the...
I would say they've started construction on Avatar Aang Memorial, but I don't think they have completed that yet.
I think that's.
Why would they make a memorial for someone who's alive?
Is
Well,
that the
that's what I'm
Statue of
saying.
Liberty-sized statue of him?
Yes.
They made a statue that big of him while he was still alive?
No,
Probably
I think
not.
they started construction on it, but they didn't finish it until he was dead.
I see.
There's
I,
pretty confident he doesn't do anything reckless then.
Look, gentlemen, our options are to sit low and wait. Sit low like we did yesterday. Very good. Or we
Let's call that city
try
road.
to go find him.
Bad things.
Also, do I have a bison whistle? Because I don't know how to call my bison.
Could have just left him in the park.
I think I did, but he probably wandered off with Momo.
Yeah, I don't know if you do.
Do they sell these in stores anywhere?
There's
Probably
old
not.
relics of them, but
Wow, Elwyn. if I know that they're something that could be found in like an antique shop, I would go look.
all right. Yeah, I would say. I mean, let's leave it to the dice investigation.
Do we basically just have today free to explore? Or are we actually staying together to do something?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I either want to find a joke shop or a fireworks shop. Or
Yeah,
both.
I've got so much gold, I kind of want to spend it.
I want to go figure out if there's a place that people go to play Pai Sho.
Little Bossing Say.
No, we're in Republic City.
Yeah, no. There's an actual place in Republic City called Little Bossing Say. It'd probably be on
Oh, there is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 19. It's near downtown.
Would I know that? Do I have Can I just get a map of the city? It's such a new city. Everybody can't have it memorized.
It's a big city too.
Go ahead and roll. Roll investigation for the bison whistle and finding a map.
Do I have to?
Okay. You don't find either of them.
Which
I
one
will
first?
I will help him.
Okay, you have advantage
so
because of
he's,
Elwyn.
he's going with me.
I will go with you. But if I
19?
see fireworks and or a joke shop, I'm going in.
So for 19,
Fireworks
you are
in
able
the
to find.
Fire Nation.
19, you are able to find a map of the city.
Ooh, and another 19. On the opposite die. On my advantage.
Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna say you're able to spot what appears to be a bison whistle from an antique shop of antique items of the air nomad culture.
If they have a whole bunch of other antique items of the air nomad culture, I would love to buy some air nomad robes and other stuff.
Okay. Because they're antiques, they are gonna upcharge you 39 gold.
Sure.
We're in an
And
antique shop.
how much for the bison whistle?
Oh, that's
Yes.
everything together.
Okay.
It's 39.
Awesome.
So the robes and the bison whistle.
Anything else I find of value in here?
Has some old toys.
Is there a snow globe?
No, I don't think they've made snow globes yet.
Water tribe, maybe.
What's the most expensive glass thing in the shop?
Oh boy.
A
Most
marriage
expensive thing,
proposal pendant.
A vase, probably.
glass thing.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
water
say-
A
and
vase or a cup or a bowl or something.
No, I'm gonna say a glass sculpture of the a glass sculpture of Aang that someone has made.
How big is it?
I would totally buy that
Um,
if he doesn't break it.
I'm gonna say it's 3 foot tall.
I'm gonna walk up to it and push it over. How does it break?
You're gonna mend it?
Yes.
How big of a push? Like a poke push or a shove?
A poke.
All right, so it tilts over. The staff, of course, breaks, and his head
Is that
pops off, and his torso goes into 3 places.
How does the shopkeeper respond?
That's a lot of breaking. I am sorry. I assure you, he doesn't know what he's doing. He's only 13. I'll pay for it.
You're gonna need to pay for that for sure, because that was my prized possession.
I am going to start
absolutely.
I'm going to start slowly mending it. Piece by piece.
Verbal incantations of that spell.
This is going to take a
Not-
while.
It's not too subtle. Yeah, it broken like 10 places.
It's going to take me a good 10-15 minutes to fix this thing.
How much? I'm sorry. Look, he's already fixing it. He's good.
he's like just talking to himself.
Wait, he can
Glows.
fix it?
Don't worry about it. See, the staff is already reattached. Now he's getting the torso.
All right. Is the time passed?
Hold on. He's very confused. How are you able to just fix something?
So I'm awesome, and I've just demonstrated my spectacular ability to fix things that seemed unfixable. Will you pay me to fix anything that you have is broken?
Says the 13-year-old.
Roll persuasion
Thank you.
with advantage. Because you did just demonstrate that you could do what you said
Nat
you could
20.
do.
You asked.
You gave him advantage.
That's true. But I mean, he just
I don't
saw
know what it
magic
is, but
happen
I'm
in front of me.
definitely the luckiest roller in this group.
Okay. People bring things back to get fixed all the time. Before I couldn't fix it, now I think I can. I'll pay you 10 gold an hour to fix things for me.
Wow, that's actually a lot of money.
Yeah, considering that's 10 days' wages for an hour.
You need my statements too.
That's good pay. You gonna stay here all day and do that?
I will stay here if you buy me some fireworks.
I will see if I can find some. I cannot promise anything.
All right. I will stay the rest of the day here, assuming he will find me fireworks.
I'm not very good at finding things.
All right, so he brings you to the back and he's like, okay. I've been keeping some things on hand that broke. But if you could fix them, that would be great. And like he just gives you an entire pile of stuff to fix.
Sounds good.
You know what I just realized? When the shopkeeper walks away, I could cast Shatter and make this whole pile of broken stuff worse, giving you more hours of work to do.
We already have enough gold.
He's paying me by the hour.
I know. I'm not going
All
to
right.
waste a perfectly good Shatter spell. No.
Yeah,
I'll
if you
head
did
off
that, your
and try to find
alignment
some
would go
fireworks.
down. I would cause your
I'm-
alignment to change for that one.
I'm lawful neutral, I think.
Yeah, you would go to true neutral, I think, if you did that.
Yeah.
Because that
I'm
is
gonna
definitely
go-
some unlawful chaos.
How much is the Ang statue, I guess?
Oh, yeah, I was buying that. How much is it?
The guy said it was his prized possession.
He did say that?
Yes, he
Good
did.
job reminding the DM.
Although he could be a shopkeeper who's just trying to get you to pay him more because you broke something.
That would be a fantastic time for an insight on my side.
Okay, go ahead and roll an insight. Yeah.
20. Dirty.
Hey, you have a good roll now.
He did inflate
I've
it a little
rolled 4
bit.
19s.
Like he did inflate it a little bit, but that was also because he just saw what he assumes is your 13-year-old grandson just come into the shop and push over a statue.
That's a good point. How much though?
Yeah, 10,000.
Look, we fix it. I don't have to pay for it if we fix it, right? It's okay.
Yes, yes.
We both know it's not worth 10,000. It's only made of glass. If it were unbreakable, it would be worth 10,000. Obviously not.
Well, I mean, you know, I did just see your grandson come in and push it over, so like,
He's now
I was-
working for you.
well, yeah, he has a skill. Who knew he has that good of a skill? I didn't. I was worried.
Okay. Well, I mean, I worry everywhere I go with him. He, just between you and me, tends to firebend all the time and blow things up. But he won't do that for you. No, he fixed things.
Don't tempt me, Dad.
You're out back. I figure we're in the store having a conversation.
Also, he assumes he's your grandson, not father and son.
Call me Papa. Or Pa. I
Did
don't
you
know.
really just say call me Papa?
Yep, he said it.
Yeah, he did. That came out. It's on tape.
I like it when they call me Big Papa. Never mind.
That's so much better. Okay.
Wow.
You and I both know it's not worth 10,000. It's a piece of glass, beautiful as it is. It's not that much. Not one person in Republic City could afford that.
All
I
right.
understand prized possession, but
I
oof.
could.
Do you want to buy it?
He has some money too, just
No.
not just no.
No desire to
All right.
buy that.
All right. How about 9,000?
What are you gonna do with this statue? It's ridiculously priced.
The only thing I could think to do is to trade it to Aang himself for his staff. It's a good trade, right?
Well, we're not with you. Never mind.
Tenzin would totally buy it.
By the way, where is Tenzin? How old is he?
We talked about it. I think he's like 10 or something.
Oh,
Isn't that what we came up with?
I think so, yeah.
thinking about.
Yeah, I mean, it's not to pay you 6,000 for it. It's okay. Maybe put it in glass case if it's worth that much to you.
What's a glass case?
It's where you store your valuable items. It's just walls, but you can see through them.
They just make those like windows.
Yes, windows around shelf. Idea. That's free. You take my idea free.
He starts thinking about it. All right.
I'm gonna go try and find some fireworks. Obviously, there's got to be some more shops on this street. I'm wasting time here.
All right.
Keith and I would like to go shopping as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I did split up then. These
I'm
guys are
walking
totally not
from
with
the
us.
north.
Oh yeah, we're not going with you guys.
Okay.
No, we want to go to this one spot we saw on the map called. Well, I want to go to the Dragon Flats district. It has the word dragon. in it.
Do you want to resolve if I find fireworks or not, real quick?
Yeah, let's do that.
Investigation.
As always.
7.
You don't.
I would say you do not find fireworks.
But I search all day for them.
Well, I would say within the first... Go ahead and do 2 more rolls.
Okay.
Because I'm not just going to have one roll for your whole day. I'm going to do it
Like 1 per hour or something?
Yeah.
16.
All right. I'm going to say you are able to find some in kind of the downtownish area of just like a party shop. There's some like
As I go-
sprinklers.
If I'm going to go downtown, if I go that direction, do I see any commotion about what happened, transpired in the night before?
Well, you're nowhere close to...
Not that area. Okay.
Not that area. Yeah, you're like...
Nobody's talking about it that I can hear, though?
No, so far it hasn't spread yet.
Okay. All right. If I find some, just tell me how much it costs, and I'll get some for Elwyn.
You trying to buy a little bit of fireworks, a medium amount of fireworks, or a lot of fireworks?
I mean, I want to carry it, probably a medium amount.
All right.
Just something that would fit in my backpack and hands, arms.
All right, 45 gold. And, yeah, it ends up being like... Think of like half-price day on 4th of July sales. That's the amount of
Nice.
fireworks you get.
So, kind of a lot for 45 gold.
Correct.
45 gold is also like 2 months of wages. Some people spend that much on fireworks, guys.
Or
Oh,
more.
I know.
Oh, I know.
All right.
My
I'm still in the
stepdad probably
show.
spends a good $1,000 a year on fireworks.
All right.
That's way too much.
Corvus and Thomas.
All right, so you said you're going to the Dragon Flats district?
Yep.
Yes.
That I'm still not used to calling any person stepdad. That is still weird to me.
Okay. So you head there, and it seems like.
Take the train.
Are you taking the train to get there?
Why not? We'll take the train.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right. So it ends up being more of a street trolley for that one.
That's fine.
But
How much would the ticket cost for the train?
3 silver.
Okay. I'll pay for Corvus's ticket as well.
Okay.
Okay.
And is that like an all-day pass?
Sure. So as you head there, you start to realize it's very much of a low class area. Like it's more of one of the poorer neighborhoods. And it's called the Dragon Flats because it's actually where a lot of times the Triads try to find new recruits. So,
The Triads are the gangs.
correct.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll a. Well, wait. What is your passive perceptions?
20.
16. No, 12.
12 doesn't hear it. 20 does. You start to hear rumblings of wondering, trying to figure out who hit the triple threat Triads yesterday in a what appears to be a destroying their leader. And you hear some of those conversations as you walk through the area.
We asked them, is this a triple threat triad? Like, what do you know about them?
You just go up to people having a conversation about that and you ask that question?
Yeah.
Why do you-
Excuse my friend here. He's
Idiot.
We're brand new. We want to know what happened last night. We just got into town. It sounds interesting.
And who are you?
Friends of Aang.
We've never met Aang.
Go ahead and roll deception there, Thomas.
11.
Yeah. Does he look like a cop? Yeah, I think he looks like a cop.
I'm not a cop.
I think he's a cop. Well, you come out decked out full armor. What are we supposed to think?
This was tribal. This was given to me by my master. I'd never take it off. That's just my custom.
Alright, that's also weird.
Everyone has their own strange customs. This one's just one of mine.
You know that, and saying you're on a first name basis with celebrities.
They start looking at you and walking away. Like they give you the beady eye and just walk away.
I'll give you 3 gold.
For what?
What you were talking about. I just want to know.
So somebody whacked the Triad triple threat triad boss last night.
And who is the? Like, what is the triple threat triad? Like, what is that?
It was the lead gang around here. They were starting to put up, trying to get the bending bowls up and running.
Are they beneficial for the community? Bad for the community?
I mean, it's a job, ain't it?
So in other words, we just offed the maker of YMCA. Great.
Do you say that out loud?
No.
You had me real worried for a minute.
The why?
So do you think this was? What's the lowdown? Do you guys think it was an inside job?
I mean, if there's more than one triad, it's probably like territory war or something. Possibly could be the thing too.
I mean, sure, they had some enemies, but I don't know. They were doing real good for the Dragon Flats, I can tell you that.
Well, I
But
hope
what-
these murderers feel good about themselves.
Would it be? What kind of repercussions do you think is going to come of this?
I gave you more than enough for 3 gold.
I'll give you 3 more.
Give me the first 3 first.
I already took it out of my inventory.
Oh, okay. So you hand it over, and he's like, so 3 more for what more information?
3 more for what kind of repercussions do you think this is going to cause?
I mean, it'll cause a power vacuum. Unless one of the lieutenants take over. But they've been starting to fight already amongst themselves.
Do you think the police are going to be able to, or do you think the police will step in for this?
We're too far, on the edge of the city for them to care. They never come
Well,
down
no,
here
not
anyway.
for here, but for that situation, do you think the police are going to do anything?
I mean, they'll look into it.
Oh, yeah, look into it. I got
Oh yeah,
you.
but they'll say they look into everything. Whether they really do.
I mean, wouldn't you know? 'Cause since you're a cop?
I'm not a cop.
I'm not.
I told you I'm not a cop.
Uh-huh. I still don't believe you.
I believe you.
You're not here.
Fair.
You're mending things by magic in a back room.
I mean, thank you for the information. And if there's anything you need, you can always ask.
Who am I asking again?
Apparently a cop.
I mean, the cops. Why not? Even though I'm not one.
Of course you're a cop. All right, that's it. I'm out. And he takes the 6 gold and he walks away.
You know, you're not all too good with people. Not in gang territory, anyways.
I mean, it probably doesn't help that I wear the armor all the time.
Just
You
like a
cannot
cop.
Smell good.
I mean, my helmet is also very intimidating because it makes my eyes glow red.
Yeah, that's weird.
And it's kind of spooky looking.
So we're going to go try and find some food in the Dragon Flats, and then definitely trying to go shopping. Anywhere
Well,
else?
no,
you wanna
there's
go?
this. No, we're not gonna find food here, Corvus. There's a thing on when I was looking at Zephyrus's map. There's this noodlery place that sounded like it'd be good. Have you ever had noodles?
Are they made of meat?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
I've had noodles. They're not made of wheat. So I'll try them, but I'll want something with meat on it.
I mean, there was also a dumpling place if you wanted to do that instead.
Noodles is fine.
Hey, I used to go to that place. They had
Noodle.
really, really good noodles.
Use your noodle.
All right, so you jump back on the train.
It's okay.
Do the
Yeah, we go-
noodle
Go
dance.
back down to the Narduke's noodlery. If
It's actually up, by the way.
It is up.
It's up by 26. Yeah, it's in the Southern Water, right next to the Southern Water Cultural Society building.
Oh, fun.
So you head up. You actually go through Grand Central Station, which looks
Nice.
very familiar to you all. And
Yeah.
you also notice a nearby building that looks to have been burned through the night.
I wonder what happened there.
Why don't you impersonate a police officer again and find out?
Well, I mean, apparently, I guess here I could impersonate a police officer. Probably
All
stronger
right.
than most of them here anyway.
So you head to the noodlery. You walk in. What can I get for you?
Oh, so what kind of dishes do you have
Noodles.
with meat?
We have noodles with meat.
Yeah, he's a meat freak. He cannot not have meat.
What kind of we have pork or chicken?
Can you do one with both?
Sure, it'll cost
both
extra.
Both sounds worthwhile.
You do one with both, and you can call it a special.
I mean, okay.
It's better for business.
That's above my pay grade.
Well, talk it over with your manager, I guess, or whatever, and see what they say. And you can claim it as your idea, and they might give you a raise.
Roll a persuasion.
Where is those? 27.
Sounds like a good idea. So, both for both?
Yes.
All right. All right. Ends up being 3 silver each.
All right, I got
I'll give him a gold for both of our meals.
it. Okay, I guess that works.
All right. So you end up getting this. It looks like miso soup, but it has like 2 layers of meat on it. Like there's like a layer of chicken that's been cut up, then a layer of pork that's been cut up.
So we couldn't help but notice on the way in that it looked like that building had burned down. Do you know what happened?
You're a decent far away from that.
Oh, never mind.
That's like across the river and everything.
Over the river and through the woods.
Yeah,
So what do you
'cause-
guys recommend shopping for, say, unusual items?
Usually downtown has the best, most diverse shopping spots.
Okay.
You
We're
go
pretty
into
close
those-
to there, right?
No, you're still on the outskirts.
Okay.
I want to check out this water tribe place to see if there's any cool water trinkets for a friend.
Okay.
After we're done eating.
I mean, it's what brings most people over here. Actually, the food you're eating is actually inspired by some traditional water tribe meals.
Very
Since, you know, water tribe soup kind of makes sense.
No, yeah, that would make sense.
Makes sense to me.
All right, well, if you need any refills, let me know. Otherwise, enjoy eating. And you finish
How
up
does
eating.
it taste?
Very good. Also, lots of meat. Like, you almost have a 1-to-1 noodle to meat ratio right now with getting a double meat portion.
Well, I hope this satisfies your meat craving, Corvus.
Certainly helps. So, what is this water store cold place we're going to?
I don't know, I'm sure they have some shop or something that can sell water tribe stuff.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
so I guess we'll head over there. So yeah, what is it?
So it's actually um, it's like a water tribe museum.
Oh, there's no stores.
Well, it's
That'll be a
like,
gift shop.
yeah, it's more. There is a gift shop, but
Oh, okay.
it kind of shows the water tribe's place in history.
Wow. This is an interesting display of culture.
And you see actually um, a picture of what seems to be someone in water tribe gear with a boomerang statue held above his head, out in front of it.
Is there a nameplate somewhere nearby to say who it is?
Yeah, it does say it's Soka's.
Who's Suka?
I don't know, but he looks like a pretty impressive warrior.
Yep.
He could probably beat you, Corvus.
Oh, I don't know about that. He's got a boomerang.
I heard they always come back to you. I've never actually tried it myself.
But boomerang and D&D stink.
Yeah, they do.
Well, boomerangs in real life kind of stink for damage.
Hey, concussions are not, to be taken lightly.
You can have sharpened blade boomerangs.
I know, but still,
It's very hard to aim.
it's
It would
more
be
effective
very hard to aim.
to have a more realistic weapon.
Like throw a spear.
He's probably got like other items too than just his boomerang. Is there any other weapons depicted in this picture, or is it just the boomerang?
It's just the boomerang.
I mean, maybe we can find someone who works here and ask if they knew about Soka or whatever his name is.
Hey, ma'am, who is this Suka person?
Oh, that's Soka. He
Suka, okay.
he was one of the companions of the Avatar during the 100-Year War, as you can see on Zephyrus's picture frame.
That's what he looks like. Yes.
Yep, just like this with the boomerang.
Yep.
Fearless warrior right here.
So,
You're welcome.
is he only proficient in this boomerang-looking thing, or did he have other weapons too?
Well, he was more of the strategist of the group, coming up with good plans, some not so good plans, some good plans again, getting extremely lucky randomly, and then of course his lucky boomerang.
Oh, it was a lucky boomerang.
Yep.
He did have a sword and a dagger too.
Until he lost the sword, but yeah.
Yeah, but the tour guide might not know that.
At one point. Yeah.
Yep.
So he was a decent warrior then?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're kind of, and the way you're talking about him, it almost seems like he's the muscle of the party. The Avatar is just kind of a figurehead, or not really?
No, the Avatar was still much stronger. But, like, when it came down to, well, let's just say logistics, he was very good at logistics.
And see, that's what we have you for, Corvus.
Oh, is he your logistics leader too?
Is he the Sokka of
I
the party?
guess.
He's very good at making plans and executing
I
them.
am pretty good at navigating.
And he's also good at navigating. He's very good at
Elwin's
reading.
obviously Aang here.
Sokka is very good at reading maps. And Corvus is too.
All right.
I'm
So do you
Iroh
have
then.
the cool water tribe trinkets? I'd like to get one for a friend.
Okay. Yeah, there's a couple of most things that are blue, but they have some replicas of necklaces or replicas of like the boomerang, of course. A couple of toy swords, and
Any water tribe coats or anything?
yeah, they have some of those as well.
I'm definitely going to need to get a water tribe coat and a boomerang.
Okay.
Is there anything more not towards like replica, but like a good realistic looking item?
Not really. Not in the gift shop. Like, what are you looking for?
I don't know, like something really special that a water tribe person would very hold dear to them.
Typically, it'd be the necklaces then.
A necklace.
Yeah, because they tell you the story about how whenever you would try to find a mate, you would then give a necklace to then betroth to that person. So that was their sign of betrothal.
Interesting. That is a fun
see.
story.
So there's different carvings and different ones like waves, ice mountains, the one that looks like flounder, and yeah,
Nemo.
Nemo will be on there too, sure.
That'd be a clownfish.
What about any scrolls? Do they have any scrolls? Or
Well, I
were we
mean, they have
looking-
some. They have some waterbending scrolls in like the museum, but they don't like necessarily sell those.
Oh. Hey, Corvus, you're good at writing things down. Do you want to copy one of those while I make a distraction? In case it's not proper to do that.
What do you want me to copy?
Well, we look at it. We go over to looking at a water tribe scroll. What does it depict?
It depicts like the physical positions you need to do to then waterbend certain moves.
Copy
Okay, I start copying yoga poses.
Go ahead and do a performance of how well you can copy, and do a performance roll. Or
Hopefully
well, no, let's make it intelligence.
Just a general intelligence check.
Yes.
Okay, so 12.
Elwin, can you mute your breathing into your mic and hitting it and stuff? Thank you.
Perfect.
I would say you're able to draw it, but it looks more like stick figures than beautiful art depictions.
Well, maybe the sentimental still be able to be taken.
I mean, you can still kind of see the poses, but it's more like, I don't know, 30% accurate compared to what it was. Yeah.
So what kind of
Yeah.
distraction was he causing?
What distraction are you doing, Thomas?
I was just gonna ask more questions about Sokka or go back to the cloaks and take the person with me. So they're not watching him.
All right, go ahead and roll a performance check to a distraction.
22.
All right, you're able to actually distract them pretty well. And, yeah, you're able to kind of write down the basics of the waterbending scroll.
You know what? I think I will take a coat as well.
All right. So you said you were taking a boomerang and a coat, and you're having a coat?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so for the boomerang and the coat, it's 32. And for the coat by itself, it's 24.
All right.
And
I'd take D&D beyond a very long time to remove gold.
Yeah. So as soon as we leave, I'll kind of like put on the coat and try and look more like one of the waterbenders I've seen.
okay, roll
Is it warm out?
Just kind of
deception.
looks the part.
All right. So, anything else you plan to do in this area?
I would like to
No.
go shopping still.
Yeah, we'll hop on the train to go back to the main.
All right. So you do head downtown, and what is your passives?
20.
All right, you do end up noticing a fireworks shop, and you actually can see Sapphirus in the fireworks shop buying fireworks.
Should we stop out here?
Might as well.
We hop off the train while it's still moving.
Okay. Roll an acrobatics check, both of you.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Corpus.
18.
Oh, wow, look at that. More so for me. I got a 10. I don't have dexterity.
Yeah.
See, if you land more with a roll, it doesn't hurt quite as much.
Thomas, take 3 points of fall damage from your heavy
Alright.
armor and you not being able to catch yourself well, and you fall over and smack your face.
Have you ever heard of Grace?
I have heard of her. She seems like a nice person.
I dated Grace. Didn't work out.
So you meet up with Sapphirus at the fireworks shop while he's getting fireworks.
It's what you do at a fireworks shop.
I thought you just normally walk into a fireworks shop with a match and just light everything on fire and then walk out.
Ooh, that's what Elwin does. That's why he's not with me. He'd be like
That's probably
Fireball.
good.
Does it all light on fire all at the same
That's probably a
time.
good reason he's not here with you. I
Very
didn't-
much so.
He is repairing a beautiful glass statue of Aang worth about 6,000, and then everything else in the shop for selling. Not this one. Oh, not this one. He down street over there. We go catch up with him. Hey, look what I bought for him.
Oh, well, I like the big one.
That big one's for me, I think.
How
So
do I look?
I kind of
And
had
I
a fun
flash
adventure with Corvus.
I show off my water tribe apparel.
Ooh, look at that. Where you get that?
I don't know, some gift
Water
shop.
tribe. There was a
Oh, look
water tribe.
what
here.
I found. I found airbender garb. I see if Elwin can repair tears in it. Make it look good as new, and then I wear it.
Oh yeah, we went to the northern part of the city, and there was a southern water tribe cultural center there, where we also got noodles right nearby. Noodles were fantastic, by the way.
Well, the meat
Highly
was
recommend.
fantastic. The noodles were kind of just there.
Hey, I like the whole dish.
They were a
Just 'cause
filler.
you like meat more than anything else, that's your own problem.
All right. So what
You
else are you?
stop bickering.
But show him the thing I told you to do. I wonder if it can help.
The waterbending scroll that he copied.
Yes, the
Yep.
water thing skull we copied. Hey, I saw this. You like water, you like doing magic. Can this help you at all?
What do I think of the scroll? Or his copy of it?
I mean, I would say it looks like
A child's drawing.
it looks like some 13-year-old was able to get their hands on a waterbending scroll and copied it.
What did you have, Elwin? Do this? Oh, come on. This is child writing.
Well, you
He
should
did
have
his
seen
best.
the copy that I should also
Did you
warn
meet me in that shop?
What?
Yeah, you're repairing stuff for a few hours. You asked me to go get you fireworks.
Did you at least get some smoke bombs?
Whatever I could buy for 40 something gold.
Yes.
We got smoke bombs for my world. However, so you know that place that may have lit on fire yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so apparently that group was kind of like the equivalent of like a sports club or like a sports group for underprivileged youths, and I'm sure they got probably a little bit of gambling or whatnot.
Well,
But
I mean, I don't know if you
kind of
heard
feel
the
bad
term
about like
triad, but they were some sort of triad, and I guess there's multiple ones from the person we talked to.
You must be kidding me. The man we took out was a terrible gangster. He running
Part
illegal
of the Triple
things.
Threat Triad. That doesn't sound like a good company to me.
So this misinformation you given must be nothing more than misinformation.
I mean, I paid the dude 6 gold just so we could see what kind was being said around.
and they thought they were speaking to a cop, so that they were being truthful.
I mean, do I really look like a cop, Sapphirus?
Sometimes you look like soldier more than cop. I might be like, you watch the city wall over there, but not arrest that man. Different job.
See, not a cop.
Not so much, not too much. It's too heavy armor. Cops around here, lightweight.
Yeah, that one chick
earthbenders.
cop, whatever, she was zipping on these little metal thingies and flying all over the place.
Yes, not you. Very different. I would not say you look like police officer.
All right.
Again,
So what
heavy armor soldier.
what items were you wanting to else get, Corvus and Thomas?
I just was looking to spend gold. So preferably magic items if there are some, but I don't necessarily know. I'm not necessarily looking for anything in particular.
All right. Then I'm gonna fast forward through that part then, and just say that you do some more shopping to run out the day, and then you go back to grab Elwyn with your fireworks.
All right.
How long was I there?
Go ahead and roll a d12 for me.
Took me 2 hours to find the fireworks place. Another hour to buy stuff and return back, I would expect.
I'm gonna
I've
say
only been gone through 3 hours.
nope. I'm gonna say you were gone 9 hours. Took you a little longer to find the
9.
fireworks.
Oh, yeah, it took me quite some time. I'm very tired.
He's really only
In
going to
fact-
give me 90 gold. He won't give me 100.
My
Come on, round it up. You know you can afford it.
Roll a
the
persuasion.
DM can afford it. My legs are so tired at this point. I'm just gonna start levitating and hovering everywhere I go.
23.
How about, I don't think you should be doing that here.
Sure, you
well,
get
never mind,
100.
It's not a normal world. I guess you could do that.
Yeah.
And please don't ever break anything in my shop again.
No promises.
I just rounded up. No promises?
I have a tendency to break things even when I don't mean to.
But
No,
he
I
fix
said-
what he break.
I said intentionally.
I didn't hear that word.
Yes,
you
and he
might
fix
not
it.
let him back.
I
in your-
will try. That is the best you will get out of me.
All right, I'll take that. That's at least an admission of attempt.
I mean, if he does break it, he'll just fix it again.
If you can.
Unless I blow everything
Apparently, he
up.
did the statue. It looks like brand new.
Hey, Owen-san, look! I find fireworks.
I shove them all into my bag of holding.
Does one accidentally get set off
No.
No.
and then shoot?
Is there some poppets?
What?
Poppets.
The like
Oh,
friction
no.
ones?
The
Throw
little
'em down
things you
and
throw
they-
at the ground.
Yeah, the ones you throw with friction, it
They're
causes
just
the pop.
gunpowder, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Please tell me there's a big old bag of them.
We'll let the dice decide. If it's 15
Okay.
or higher, yes.
As is tradition.
Blue, it's the boy. Red is boy.
I'm rolling a d20, I'm guessing.
Correct.
He has a chance cube.
8.
That is no. There were not any of those in there.
All right, fine.
But with that, I'm gonna say you go back to your inn. You do another night at the inn, and we're gonna pause there for tonight.
How much gold are we spending at the end?
Didn't they say like 5 silver a night?
I
Okay,
don't
so I'll
know.
just subtract 1 gold for 2 nights then.
Yep,
Right.
Same.
Easy.
How about we not dex time Zephyrus? We can just find a very high place, put your kettle up there, and just sleep in your kettle. No one can get up there because no one else can fly.
Dude,
Good
we have so
idea.
much money, we can just pay for it. We could probably buy the whole inn and still have money to spare.
Yeah, I was gonna
That's
say
not a bad
I've got
idea either. Passive income.
8,000 gold. I can afford it.
Passive income sounds like a great idea.
Well, on that note, thanks
My
for
kettle's a
stopping by.
really comfortable place, though.
And if you're watching on Twitch, please give a follow, or watching on Kick. Follow would be great too. And we'll catch y'all next time.
YouTube, subscribe.
Oh yeah, and we're gonna be off for Thanksgiving, so no D&D stream on Thanksgiving. But
So-
back,
So should we have schemes to play Fable and just buy all the shops in town for continuous passive income?
I'm not gonna lie, I would be opposed. But
Fable, wow.
on that note.